been able to keep fluids down?
Not really. I've been working with...
I'm being told that MP and at least 2 of his teammates have been hit with a severe stomach bug in the last 24 hours. Tough timing. Critical second round contest.
Game 3, Eastern Conference Semifinals. The Wizards have showed up hungry and determined to fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs. Will they be able to break the stalemate and come out on top against the Pistons? Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Game 3 of the Eastern Conference. The first 2 are split. Who will get the advantage here? It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Washington Wizards going up against the Detroit Pistons here at Little Caesars Arena. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Alan. Look at the Wizards. This is their chance to get home court advantage, Greg, back after splitting the first 2 games.
And they can't wait around to do it. They need to take control of this series right now. As the higher seed, you can't let your opponent gain confidence early in the series.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. They've got MP, C.J. McCollum out there with Coulibaly. Then there's Kispert. And it's Czar in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And MP and crew fighting off a major illness that has spread like wildfire through the locker room. They're all sick.
Adrenaline can carry these guys only so far. And when you're fighting off an illness like they are, it is bound to take its effect at the later stages of the game. Most of Sar's best work is done at the rim. Look at him just throwing it down with ease.
Harris against MP. Shot clock at 6. Harris. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
And here's MP for 3. Thompson with the rebound. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. 3-pointer. And Cunningham with the basket on the assist by Thompson.
And look at how he's evolved from his rookie year. Cade is so much more confident in his 3.
Pass to Coulibaly. And a wide open look for MP. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 6 points.
This is exactly the start they were hoping for at the offensive end.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Down low. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Here in high post. Pass to Harris. With the drive. Yep, that one goes. 6 points for him.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
And there's the bucket from MP.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Cunningham against McCollum. Out to Thompson. A three-pointer, no good. Wizards leading by 4. There's 1:59 left in the first quarter. Nailed from three-point land.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Aaron sets the screen for Harris. The Pistons rebound. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Here's MP. Oh, that's offensive interference. So for the Pistons, Horford comes in for Thompson. And it's LeVert in for Jaden Ivey. Chris Middleton's checked in for Washington. Carlton Carrington comes in for Coulibaly. Cunningham passes to Harris. Duran with the screen on Middleton. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. MB is number 1. .110 left to play here in the first. Pulls up on the wing, and Washington again with the bucket.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Here's MP. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Pistons trail by 5. 36 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Duran with the screen on McCollum. Pass to Harris. 5 to shoot. Over Middleton. Harris, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just 1 loss so far.
Yeah, they've ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want this time of year.
Here's Cunningham. Yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
1 eye on the rim, 1 eye on the clock. Nice job.
Takes an incredible amount of focus and concentration. That's making the most of a possession.
And so it's MP making things happen for the... And we're back with you all set. Entirely new group now out there. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. MP showing the range.
It's critical you find a way to run MP off the line out there. He has that as a big part of his game.
So on the floor for Washington, they've got Corey Kispert, Sarr out there with MP. Then it's Coulibaly, and it's McCollum in at the point guard. Ivy kicks to Harris. And another shot, and Duran lays it in. And the Pistons lead by 7.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backcourt.
It's hauled in by Harris.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
This one for 3. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Detroit had a huge game. He had 63 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
And here's MP for three. Another miss by MP. Detroit leading by 9. Cunningham kicks to Thompson. 23 seconds left here in the second. Harris. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Alex Song.
And you like how physical Harris can get inside. Always looking to initiate contact on offense.
Harris, 2 shots.
And Harris drops them both.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
MP outside. From outside the arc, that falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. MP's got 27.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
Shots good by Duren. And the Pistons lead by 10.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
And so is Detroit with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well on this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after this.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball.
You can see their game plan. Play outside in. They just haven't gotten to the end part. And maybe they won't.
They would if I were.
Checking out how the Pistons are doing in this series. They were able to take a game on the road, capturing home court advantage. Shaq, how important is Game 3 for them?
Well, Game 3 is always huge. They took care of.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the...
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. And it's Duren in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. A 3 from MP. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Now he has quickly piled up the points by stringing those threes together.
There's the 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duren's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finisher.
Wizards trail by 11. MP looking around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 33.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Here's Cunningham. He's got 10. Thompson outside. Harris passes to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
A 3 from MP. Detroit with the rebound. Now here's Cunningham. Thompson outside. Cunningham sets a screen for Thompson. Pass to Harris. Now here's Duren. He's guarded by McCollum. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Out to Harris. Fires the three. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And so far, Harris is having his way on offense. The defense just has not found an answer for his energy on that end.
Harris against MP. And another miss by Washington.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Harris inside. MP's there. 6 on the shot clock. Cunningham kicks to Ivey. And the 3 off target. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Trailing by 13. The 18-footer is right on the mark. MP's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Duren with the screen on MP. Harris passes to Thompson. Uncovered. Rebound by the Wizards. MP's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Oh, that's a monster jam by MP.
That's what you want to see every night from MP. Go up and flush it down.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So for the Pistons, Al Horford's checked in for Duren. And Caris LeVert subbed in for Cunningham. And then for Washington, Marvin Bagley's checked in for Song. And Carlton Carrington subbed in for McCollum. For 3, Harris. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. Wizards trail by 9. A 3 from MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. In the corner, Ivey with it. Harris outside. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, he was hoping to put it down hard. Watch out below. Woo. And how about this youngster, MP, the concentration to get that bucket even through the contact.
The Wizards shooting their first free throw tonight for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Harris. Robinson comes in for Ausar Thompson. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jaden Ivey. Chris Middleton's checked in for Washington. McCollum comes in for Coulibaly.
And that is a smooth release off the catch. Cunningham with great touch.
A 3 from MP. The response, MP delivering.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
And he's keeping the game within striking distance. I don't know where they'd be without his shooting.
Oh, come on, fella. And power it down. That dunk was ridiculous.
There was absolutely nobody that was going to get in the way of that finish. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from MP. Here is Cunningham. Good D by McCollum. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Pistons lead by 3. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean...
Look here for the Pistons. Duren, he's checked in for Horford. Tobias Harris comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Ausar Thompson, he's checked in for Robinson. And it's Jaden Ivey in for LeVert. So the Wizards 5 right now. MP out there with Corey Kispert. Then it's Alexander Saw. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Coulibaly in at the shooting guard position. MP with a screen on Thompson. Now McCollum to tie it up. And there's the 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Thompson outside. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. The basket is good.
Oh, that's Cade Cunningham, the guy you want with the ball in big spots.
The Wizards have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. MP, another bucket.
For the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Cunningham against McCollum. Cunningham right side. And that one drops.
Yes, sir. Cade Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
To take the lead, Duren pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that's time and time again. Harris stepping up for plays to help his team. That guy is a gamer.
MP misses the three. Pistons leading by 4. Here's Harris. Cunningham. And the rejection by MP. It's off.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Now Koulibaly. Now MP shoots. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Now McCollum. MP. He drills the three.
The nerves on this guy.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
He has got ice in his veins. Cunningham once again being counted on in the clutch.
MP, and good. He hits it again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
I am really curious to see what he's got in store here.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And an intentional foul right there. And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
MP trying to shoulder the weight here.
McCollum against Cunningham. And the rejection by MP. And so it's Washington who scraped by with the win. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of the series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter.
You said in your pregame video that you were feeling healthy, but you look like you're dealing with something fairly serious. How were you able to pull this one out, MP? Talk to me.
Yeah, I don't make excuses if I can stand out the play.
Some people are calling this your flu game.
Whoa, I'm not trying to compare myself to Michael just yet. I got to win a chip first, but I'll take the compliment, Dom. I'm flattered.
I hope you feel better.
Appreciate you.
Back to you, Ken.
All right, Dom, thanks. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference Semifinals. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie
So I'm thinking about letting the kids plan the next vacation. And how? Pick 3 destinations and then pick from the best one. Exactly. They don't feature any. St. Jen was clear about the target for that. The subject line of the email was typically team up. What's their jump through?
Okay, so story time. When I was in Europe, I had a rough start to the season. And that's because the adjustment to the pro game was tough for me. I didn't speak the language, and an airline had even lost one of my bags. Now that I think about it, I lost a pair of my favorite Jordans.
Oh, not the J's.
Yeah. Yeah, I was moping around during one of my first practices because of that, and a teammate came up to me and he said, MP, everyone's life is hard. Yours, mine, the people in the stands. Nobody cares about your problems.
Talk about tough love.
True story, yeah. He didn't like me at first either, but he helped me whether he knew it or not.
And how'd he do that?
He snapped me out of it. Out of all my self-pity, it was gone. You know, I realized that I was dealing with something. So what? And I had to ask myself, okay, I can try to overcome it, or I can give up. What kind of person do you want to be?
That actually makes...
your very own Wizards Dancers poster. And senior cornerback at Mania offensive tackle will see the poster of D-Wig. We want this time of the year to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you have an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Wizards along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of the Relations team will respond and address you.
Tonight could be the end of this series or a step towards an all-time great. Now a look at Detroit. Ivy and Thompson are the 2 and the 3, and it's Cunningham in at the point. And for Washington, Chris Middleton is out there with MP. Then there's Sarr, then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's Koulibaly in at the shooting guard position. Taking a look at Detroit, facing elimination here. What do they have to do to overcome some pretty big odds against them?
Well, I mean, because so many people have already written them off this series, in a way, they really have nothing left to lose. If you come out loose and try to have some fun, maybe that different energy will produce a different outcome.
And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Detroit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Cunningham. On the clock. Takes one from 10 feet. Blocked! MP against Harris. From deep, MP nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 5.
Nice looking 3-ball by MP. Proving he can hurt you from downtown.
Here's Harris. Cunningham outside. Takes a 3. Cunningham can't get that one to fall. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. From deep, MP. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. For Detroit, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Cunningham finds Ivy. Back to Cunningham. And again, no good by Detroit.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots. The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
A solid athlete with a good vertical.
Oh boy, not what you want to see here, folks. MP is in a lot of pain, and it appears that he hurt his ankle on that last play. You can feel the shock of his teammates right now.
Yeah, hopefully it's not as bad as it looked. Certainly they'll need to take MP and have the trainer look at his ankle, but I don't know if we'll be seeing him again in this game.
The Wizards making a switch here. Kispert's checked in.
Corey Kispert.
We have an update on MP. He will be returning to play tonight. Looks like he'll be out there to start the second half. A huge boost for this team.
Yeah, they're saying it's a high ankle sprain. Not sure how serious it is, but either way, I'm sure it's going to be tough to play on. And this could be one of those moments where the entire team gets sent into overdrive with MP coming back.
Here's Cunningham following the three-pointer by Washington. Clock at 6. The teardrop. And it's MP with a rebound. Wizards leading by 17. three. Detroit with a rebound. Duran's got his 4th rebound in this one. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Cunningham. And it's MP with a rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Cunningham. He has 7. Thompson, a screen on Coulibaly. Ivy. It's rebounded by Washington. MP's got 4 rebounds now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Detroit had a huge game. He added 55 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying himself.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming on the free throw.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Harris outside. Ivy outside. Lets the 3 fly. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Feet out, and there are the Wizards with another bucket.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Thompson passes to Ivy. They get the rebound.
Oh, my goodness.
You have to put a body on Duran. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Middleton passes to MP. This one for 3. Hits the three-pointer. MP's got 14 points now in the second half.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Detroit calls timeout. Bagley's checked in for Washington. Detroit also making some changes. Al Horford comes in for Duran, and Karis LeVert is subbed in for Cade Cunningham. 1.5 minutes left in the third. Coulibaly against Thompson. And it's blocked, and they get it back. For 3, here's Harris, and it's Bagley with the rebound. The Wizards have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. And the basket by MP.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Detroit has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. LeVert passes to Horford. Now here's Ivy. It's LeVert on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. McCollum pulls it in. McCollum's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Horford passes to LeVert. No good. Unable to win this run.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
MP shot is good.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Horford, a screen on McCollum. And here's Ivy from the arc. Can't hit that one. And so it's MP making things happen for the Wizards. Clicking from deep. 4 threes made in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Ivey back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. For three, he buries it from three. MP's got 31 points.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Cunningham passes to Horford, and here's LeVert for three. Drains the triple. LeVert's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
And Horford powers it home.
Horford really looking like an ageless wonder throwing it down.
MP against Horford. From deep, MP. The Pistons clear it. Pass to Cunningham. Back to LeVert. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
MP outside. Takes the three. The Pistons clear it. Cunningham's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Horford. Detroit moving the ball around. For three, Robinson. The rebound by MP.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
From deep. Sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
A well-executed pull-up is so tough to stop. MP already showing that he has that shot in his skill set.
Now here's LeVert. Outside Robinson. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, you know, Stewart really hustles whenever he's out there. Great energy on the glass.
Fires for three. Counted from distance. MP's got 37.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And Horford gets it to go.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The wily old vet, Horford, drawing contact around the rim.
That's good from Horford. Bagley's checked in for Champagny. Detroit also making some changes. Tobias Harris checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Robinson. And Ivey subbed in for LeVert. Now here's MP. Detroit with a rebound. Harris has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Cunningham. Horford outside. Now Ivey. For three, here's Harris. No good. He's shooting 5 for 12 so far. Washington's gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Wizards.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And over the course of this series, the difference in talent level between these teams became clear.
Well, there was a difference in just about every aspect, not just talent. It was coaching, effort, intensity, just a dominating performance. And now they'll have some time to rest up and put everything in place for the next round.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Here's MP. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. Now here's Harris. Cunningham looking around. Ivey outside. Thompson outside. Here's Cunningham. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less. Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
And the Washington Wizards will move on. They snuff out any chance at a comeback with the Game 5 win. Now it's on to the conference finals.
If anyone had doubts about this team and its resilience, I think those have been put to rest. The championship's much more within their reach now, but next round they face a very difficult test.
Time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the...
All right, I'm here with MP, the man, the myth, the legend, as he helps his team move on to the conference finals in his rookie season. How you feeling, bro?
Invincible! Unless this entire team gets struck by lightning, we're cruising through the next round. I'm talking 4 straight dubs.
Hold up, you guaranteeing the sweep?
I'm guaranteeing the sweep, Xander. And they can put that on their bulletin board, too. After what we've been through, man, I'm telling you, it's gonna feel like light work. Let's go!
A remarkably gutsy game from MP as he shakes off.
I'm sorry, but Xander's not allowed in the locker room. Orders come directly from Mr. Forbes.
Yeah, I've been recording these videos all season long. Why is there an issue now?
Because you went too far. Guaranteeing a sweep in the conference finals? Come on, MP, that's a bad look.
Look, before the playoffs started, you told me to stick to being myself. Well, Coach, this is being me.
Listen, confidence is one thing, but when every media outlet in the country makes sure guarantee a top story, it becomes bulletin board material.
Coach, what? Games aren't won on a bulletin board? That's superstition.
You're wrong. It's psychology. You, of all people, should know that. It's disrespectful and a powerful motivator.
Yeah, I guess.
A lot of your teammates don't like these videos, but they bite their tongues because they haven't interfered with our goals. Now they're interfering with our goals, MP, and the chemistry's in the dumps.
So you're saying no videos at all?
I'm just saying. Listen,
you're lacking vision. I'm telling you.
Lay low for a bit. After this round, and we'll see what happens.
Coach, do you understand how much money I'm be leaving on the table if I did this? Coach, there are so many people that watch these videos, my videos, Coach. That's ad revenue on top of that.
You're not thinking straight, MP.
No, but
You're not thinking straight. You have more to gain by laying low and regaining the trust of your teammates and this organization than you do by plowing ahead with these videos. Listen, this order comes from the owner that I agree with. Do you trust me, MP?
Come on, Coach, you know I do.
Before you were a celebrity, you were a basketball player, man. And a tremendous one at that. That's your identity. That's what we need from you right now. Nothing more, nothing less.
I'm hearing that the chatter about MP angering his teammates and coaches by guaranteeing a sweep is very real. Not only is this team dealing with some serious chemistry issues, but apparently MP has been told by the front office to stop recording videos in the locker room before games. It'll be very interesting to see what on-court impact all of this has moving forward.
The National Basketball Association and your Washington Wizards are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security guard, or arena staff member.
Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Final.
For these two teams, 2 rounds down. Taking a look at Washington. Coming off a sweep in their last series, you better believe they'll be prepared for these conference finals.
Yeah, we'll see how they come out of the gates. Some teams benefit from the long layoff. Some can get off to a slow start. I'm sure they did everything they could in their preparation to be ready to go.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. The big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. And it's Strus in at the 3. And you talk about audacious. MP going on camera to guarantee not only a win in these conference finals, but a sweep. Oh, smoke.
In all my years, I have never heard someone guarantee a sweep. This could be a watershed moment for MP if he pulls this off. But the odds still against him, and there's a good chance he ends up looking foolish.
That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. MP's got 6.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
And here is Garland. Driving inside. And another miss by Cleveland.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And it's Carrington missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
MP, no good. Cavaliers have gone a paltry 0-6 in the field in what's been a very difficult start for them. Here's Mobley. Washington with the rebound. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just one loss so far.
Yeah, they've ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want this time of year. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Brian Keith. We discussed Evan Mobley and how we wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against you tonight. Back to you guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Cavaliers making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. MV is number 1. Evan Mobley, 4th.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Just 5 to shoot. Garland kicks to Strus. The Cavaliers again can't hit. In the corner, Middleton with it. Here's the 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Trying to get something going, and Mobley lays it in.
The nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
MP outside. Middleton with a screen for MP. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Kispert's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Coulibaly in for Carlton Carrington. A nice shot by MP. MP's got 14 points.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Hunter. Back to Ball. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by MP. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. For the 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
We talk about MP's confidence a lot. There he showed it. Pulling up off the dribble and nailing the shot.
Here's Ball. To the inside. Nance to end the run. No good on the layup.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Got that one up quick. MP's got 20.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
So on the floor for Cleveland. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Hunter. Larry Nance out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Ball in at the point. In the corner, it's Coulibaly beyond the arc. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pistons was simply terrific. He He picked up 49 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Allie, we appreciate the update. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one. And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
In the corner, it's Hunter. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so, NP will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points, and Washington again with the bucket.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. MP really making a difference here.
He is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
So for the Wizards, Czar comes in for Marvin Bagley, and it's C.J. McCollum in for Coulibaly. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Jared Allen's checked in for Nance. Evan Mobley comes in for Torrey Craig. Max Strus is checked in for Hunter. And it's Garland in for Donovan Mitchell. MP with it, now guarded by Ball. And here's MP for 3. That's down the hatch, knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
And here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Ball kicks to Mobley. Pass to Allen. Outside, Ball. Mobley wide open. On the wing, MP launches it, hits it from three-point range. MP's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
The wide open look here for Garland. No good from outside.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Strus kicks the ball. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Allen. It's good on the putback.
When you have a traditional big man like Allen, you expect those offensive boards. Second chance points are a must.
Cullen passes to MP. From the arc. It's good from long range. MP's got 31 points.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Mobley. And a missed late.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
And so it's the Washington Wizards ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
It starts with their rebounding. They're controlling the glass. That gives you those extra possessions.
Yeah, they're doing.
Looking at how the Wizards are doing in this series. Thank you for being with us.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
MP out there with Song. Then there's Carlton Carrington. Then there's McCollum, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with. The Cavaliers shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. And here's Strus for three. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Driving in. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mitchell's got his fourth rebound in this one. Garland looking it over. Allen, a screen on Middleton. Garland, the pass to Allen. And what? That one goes careening off the glass.
He anticipated it, and he trusted it. MP said, not in my house.
Into the lane. And good that time. MP's got 33 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basket.
Allen, the bounce pass. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first four here in the third.
Here's MP, and that one's on target from the wing. MP's got 4 points this quarter.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Strus, that's for two. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
Pass to Carrington. And here is MP. Shot from 16. Again, the Wizards good for two.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. You look at MP, he's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Carlton Carrington. Same can be said about him.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for. Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
A different look now for Cleveland. Mitchell, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Garland. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ball. Here's Mobley. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game. So it's Washington now. MP outside. Goes up from the top of the key. And he hits the jump shot. MP's got 39.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Mobley. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Mitchell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Over to the left wing. Mobley kicks the ball. A 3 from Strus. Good on the three-point shot. Strus has got his second basket of the night.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Bagley, he's checked in for Sarr. Corey Kispert comes in for Chris Middleton. Whitmore, he's checked in for Carlton Carrington. And it's Koulibaly in for C.J. McCollum. And then for Cleveland, Nancy's checked in for Jared Allen. Torrey Craig comes in for Mobley. And it's DeAndre Hunter in for Max Strus. Now, here's Hunter, defended by Kispert. Pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Washington with the rebound.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as it can have, you're right. A 3 from MP. Hunter grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Back to Ball. Fires from the wing. Doesn't get it to drop for him. MP deciding where to go with it. Bagley sets a screen for MP. And that one released in time, but no good. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Cleveland, the wing set for him, Mitchell and Hunter. Torrey Craig is out there with Wade, and it's Ball in at the 1. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. MP outside. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 17 now just in the second half. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Washington.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've also made a point to protect the rim tonight. All game long, they've been challenging or blocking shots.
And got it! Another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Mitchell with the bounce pass. Hunter down low. Defended by Kispert. Mitchell wide open. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
A 3 from MP. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Craig finds Hunter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
And after the three on the other end, Mitchell with one of his own. This man is so competitive.
Washington's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Craig, good.
Tremendous vision. Passing out of the shot. That's great decision-making.
The Wizards have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. The 3 from MP. Drills it from outside. MP's got 57 points.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Craig against MP. The shot comes out. Wizards have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. It's up a 3. Again, what an avalanche! 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes.
Hunter on the wing. Bangs home the trifecta.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch. MP outside. Fires the 3. Another one goes. Incredible. What a performance. He's now tied for third most points in single-game playoff history.
Well, GA, the way he's been scoring the ball, you had a feeling he'd leave his name in the record books. Hunter, no one around him, tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Gonna be a...
And yep, another basket.
And he now owns third place for most points in a playoff game.
An incredible game, no doubt. Nothing can slow him down. For 3, Hunter. No good that time. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their...
And good! There's another.
And he's equaled second all-time in scoring for a playoff game.
A tremendous offensive display, Greg. This crowd on the edge of their seats. Mitchell right side. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Cam Whitmore.
Drawing fouls is a skill, and let me tell you, if you're going to be an offensive star like Mitchell, you have to have that skill.
Gill is checked in for the Wizards. Johnson comes in for Whitmore. A big group substitute. Hits it again. Wow!
And he continues to move the needle, breaking his own record for the second highest points total in a playoff game. This man is on a mission.
He is a man on a mission. He just keeps going. Extra motivated to come up big in the biggest games. He has certainly done that tonight. Good! Another from 3.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Now GA tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. On the wing, Mitchell. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer Quintana. Jennifer?
I'm standing here with MP after a big win to open the conference finals. There were reports leading up to the game that some of your teammates took issue with a video you posted guaranteeing a sweep. How did that affect you guys tonight?
We won the game. I don't think it affected us at all.
So, water under the bridge then?
There was never a problem to begin with. That was just folks in the media trying to get clicks. We're good.
Okay, I like to hear that. Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Kevin.
Jennifer, thank you. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the...
last number, J2. Well, in fact, the only guy who burned that lab was LeBron. That was a good break, but I think we talked about the 3 second history.
Yeah, gotta clear his paint and not need anything on the floor that's all in after 3 seconds. That's not what we need.
Every 3 seconds, focus, there's a lot of block.
Everywhere.
Don't want to hit home. Undependent. The guys actually feel it all the time. You have great points.
Game 3, Eastern Conference Finals. The Washington Wizards come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Cavaliers. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Thanks for joining us for the Eastern Conference Finals on... You take a look at Cleveland, they're down 2-0. But on the bright side, they're back home. A chance to get back in the series.
And you don't make the conference finals unless you're a great team. So I think being at home is important to them. We're going to see them come out with some fight.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. They've got C.J. McCollum. MP is out there with Sarr. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Coulibaly in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Hunter. Pass to Garland. The three is up. First shot won't go. MP against Allen. From deep, MP. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You can see MP just looking to continue to refine that three-point shooting.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Allen in the high post. Sarr on him. There's the block. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Washington with a three.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
And Mobley throws it down.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Washington has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to MP. Puts up a three. Knocks down the triple. MP's got 9. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Hunter. The three from Mitchell gets the 3-ball to go.
One guy will not back down from a challenge. Donovan Mitchell answers that three right back.
And here's MP from outside. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. To the inside. Allen. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
Pass to Allen. Now Garland. Beyond the arc. Sarr pulls it in. The Wizards with a lead. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Cavaliers was tremendous. He ended up with 70 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Strus, he's checked in for Hunter, and it's Ball in for Donovan Mitchell.
This is why it's hard guarding Evan Mobley at times. This guy, when he's aggressive, forcing defenders to match his energy.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Darius Garland. And both free throws good for Mobley. Washington leading by 3. And out of bounds, the Cavs will take it. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. Things were looking scary for them coming into tonight. But with this one,
All right, guys, before this series started, all the media wanted to talk about was the problems in this locker room. Look around you. Y'all see problems in this locker room? All I see is winners. And that's what it's going to be when we go out there tonight and we stamp our ticket to the NBA Finals, all right? So let's do it, guys. Let's get this win.